Alright, I said I was gonna make a script today and do it all pretty, but fuck that. I'm not gonna do that. We're just gonna fuck around, alright? I'm not a good video YouTuber guy, and I never said I was. But today, we're gonna do a kinda cool... Everybody else on YouTube tells you how to win, and I'm kinda getting sick of their crap. Because they can't tell you how to win. But what they could have done is tell you how to lose. I think it's a great idea to tell you how to lose. So let's learn how to lose. We're just going to use a 5-minute time frame, Bitcoin. I'm just showing you the whole chart. I'm not screwing around. We always do that. It doesn't matter. We're doing it in hindsight. So let's just think about it. How could we lose this? So, right here. How about this? How about the price breaks this low with massive volume and we market enter anywhere in here? What happens? We slip. Our slippage takes us. Our entry's probably in here somewhere. Our entry, before we get triggered, this is probably our entry. And our stop loss our stop loss was way up here somewhere. So how do we lose this? We panic. We panic and move our stop to break even. Anything in here. Any kind of panicking, you're out. You can tell we slipped past here because that's where everybody got stopped out. That's where the panickers lost. So panicking would have lost you here. How about this? I can't see what's going on. I know we already did, but let's assume I don't know what I'm talking about. Look at this. How about now? Let's take this. I'll even draw a little short thingy. We see this rejection here and we go, oh, okay, well, people lost, so let's do our rejection right here. And we want a 10 hour, we want 5 R's from it because we're greedy. And what happens? Do we get our 5 R's? Of course not. We didn't get stopped out, but we damn near did. I bet. Do we get stopped? Yeah, of course. We do eventually get stopped out. That wasn't me predicting the future. That was just obvious. If you panic there, if you were a greedy, panicky bastard, you got stopped out. Like, was that like magic or complicated? If you saw this rejected, what if you were okay? Well, if you weren't greedy, you obviously could have took 2 R's, 3 R's, whatever out of it. But we're not talking about how to win right now. We're talking about how to lose. So, from here, how do we lose? Well, the very first rejection off, we panic. We go long now, and obviously, if we go long anywhere in here, off the first bounce, panicking, we're going to put our stop, I don't know, below here somewhere. It doesn't matter. Look, it would get stopped out way down here. And we want 5 R's because we're greedy, blah, blah, blah. And look. So going long, doing a panic long right off the bat would have screwed us. Our long, right here off this rejection, we take a fairly reasonable long. We weren't even greedy with it. Let's 2 R's with it. We only wanted 2. We didn't even get greedy. And we stopped out. And now we're mad. So we try again. And we're stopped out again. And we're not greedy. We're taking 2 R's. That's not even greedy. What's going on? Now this one. Look, we're not greedy. There we go. We got our 2Rs. We were right. All we had to do was be diligent. Oh, but we lost our 2Rs from getting... We lost all of our profits from overacting before. Crap. So even when I was right, I was still wrong by being greedy and overacting, panicking, caring too much about the small price action. Do you see what I'm getting at here? I'm trying to lead the conversation here to point out some things, and I want you to see what I'm doing here. Like, same here. There's our little there's our ICT rejection we always make fun of. Sorry, I had to check it first because I wasn't really sure about that one, but of course, our funny ICT rejection we like to make fun of. Those guys take their 3Rs or whatever there, and they just about get it and stopped out. That's just our meme for the day, but of course I believe you could take this ICT setup for 1R. You could obviously, even though I like to make fun of this ICT setup, you most certainly could be profitable with it if you weren't greedy and you knew your expectations. I like to meme on it because look at what happens. It happens every time. If you took that for a long entry, over here, exactly what happens. You get slipped out. Look at the volume right there. Look at that big slippage scam wick. If you didn't take profit somewhere in here, your ICT rejection got dunked on. And it's a little bit funny to me. I don't mean to insult the ICT guys. It's just funny that happens all the time. I love all your guts. You're all great people, and I'm sure lots of you are profitable. Look at how let's even backpedal and be nice to the ICT guys. I don't think they're stupid. I don't think they're idiots. I'm sure they're profitable. Look at that, 2.5. You probably could get 2.5 out of it. Yeah, not quite 2.5. 2 would have been easy. Look at 2 was simple. If you wanted 2Rs out of your ICT setup, very often you're not gonna get 2Rs out of it. But I'm putting the leaf branch out. There's the 2 bar, or there's the 2R. You could have got that. I know we're not talking about winning setups here, but I don't think this is a winning setup. But I am putting out the olive branch that you sure could probably trade those. I just think they're funny because they get wrecked real bad. That's all. So we can't go long. We can't get greedy. We can't get jumpy. How else can we fail? Well, we're inside price structure right now. This is our high, this is our low. High, low. This is technically a rejection. I think most people would agree that this is a rejection. So if I took a greedy short and it's not even that greedy, let's do 2Rs, whatever. And you get stopped out. Well, maybe not. Yeah, oh no, it does. Alright, well, I'll admit to be wrong on that. That would eventually work, but let's face it, that's a painful trade that you shouldn't take anyways. So if you panic inside of structure, okay, you can get away with it sometimes, but for the most part, panic. Look at this. If you're short here, moved your stop to break even, you panicked. Short, move your stop to break even. Short, move your stop to break even. You easily could have got wrecked here in fees. And so panicking will make you lose. Taking too big a profit.